Hey everyone, welcome to a new series here on Forest River, North Dakota. So we've built ourselves a farm, and by the title of the series, we are running as the farm manager. It's not a huge operation, but it's not small for sure. I am going to adjust our money. I just want to make sure that we have everything we need. I did give myself a relative budget for machinery. I ended up taking out $1 million loan. Just a small $1 million loan. Because we just needed more stuff. And then I gave myself a budget for land as well. So I guess kind of take a little tour of the farm. We got it. If you've seen the farm build video, then you know what the farm looks like. But if you haven't, we'll just do a quick tour. Got the house here. We got the garden over here, which I'm not sure that we'll actually do anything with it. It's just for looks mostly. Machine shed over here with just some mowers in it for now. We got our, I guess you can call it a steel shed. It's not a Quonset though either. But we have some stuff in here. Just a basic old steel shed. Cold storage essentially. So we have a fertilizer tender trailer there. We got our heads. We got our good old 4240 here, loader tractor, and we got our brand new rock picker that I'm excited to try out. We are going to do some rocks on this save. I'm going to torture myself. But I think we have some good enough rock picking mods now in the game that I think it's worth giving a go. We got the old trusty 8530, the newest tractor on the farm. That'll tell you something. But it's got all the technology in it. This is the 8530, or I guess the 30 series from Kahler Farms, who's kind of making a name for himself lately, especially with the edit of Dintz's 8R series that he's going to come out with, which I'm excited for. The thing I like about his stuff is that he adds a lot of technology into his stuff, options. Very nice. So we have our John Deere controls there for our planter. We got our GPS. Another cool thing is that you can change the screen on the precision farming monitor, which is sweet. And we got a scale and a radio, and yeah, he just adds a lot of good stuff as well as the IC stuff. So anyway, not a mod review. So yeah, we got our Kinsey 851 bushel grain cart. We got our John Deere 9870 STS. We're getting some work done on it right now outside of the shop. This is our shop. This shop comes with a map. So when you have the ability to download the map, it looks like we need to put some grass there. You will get this shop as well. Very cool. I like it a lot. Turn some lights on over here. Shine some light on the situation. Very nice shop. Well done, Smebby. It comes with all the interior decorations, which I love. We got our service truck here, which we can actually use as a service vehicle and a fuel vehicle. We got our seed tender. We got just a small one right now. I think I set myself we set ourselves up to expand, right? To grow. I think that's kind of how I like to play the most, is kind of, I like to use the older equipment and grow into newer stuff or bigger stuff. So instead of going full out with like the big nice seed tender, we're going with a small one so then we can kind of upgrade, This is the main storage shed. We have another farm vehicle there, pickup truck. In here we have our 8310 You know me. I love this tractor. Still my favorite in all of the game. We got our air drill here. This is a case toolbar with the flex coil tank on the back. John Deere 8520 as well with the big floaters. And a John Deere spreader. I think this is from Cunningham Mods that he just released. We've got a STX 450 here for our big tillage tractor. We got our NT planter. We've got our, well, I guess this is technically the newest vehicle on the farm. This is our R4045. This is a Patreon sprayer from Smebby as well. Very, very nice. Very expensive. We did lease it because we couldn't pay for it. We got our sugar beet harvester and our sugar beet topper because we are going to be doing sugar beets on here as it is the Red River Valley and that is a very common crop. I just cleaned my mods folder out, so I'm kind of worried that I deleted my ATV or my side-by-side that I had. Is the side-by-side in there? Side-by-side is not in there. Is it in here? No. Unfortunate. Okay. Well, we'll take a quick jog to the back where we have most of our equipment. This is our bins. These are our bins here. These are by Smebby as well. Very cool, actually, because you can turn the animations on. I say that, and then obviously they don't turn on. Turn on unload, please. Huh. I don't know why that's not working. It literally worked earlier today. What the? What'd I do? I don't know. Maybe I did something when I deleted my some mods. Coming back here to the back, this is kind of our machinery storage area. Got a deep ripper here. We got a Summers disc here. Got a big harrow. Roller. Got the good old bulldozer there if we need to move any trees. Rock picker, rock rake. Trucks for seed, for the air drill, and we'll probably also use them as sugar beet trucks as well. And hydrous cart. Augers, cultivator, tender, and hydrous toolbar. So this is kind of our catch-all equipment area, which is kind of cool. A little bit different, unique, I guess. We just don't have a machinery storage, indoor storage for all that stuff. So let's see if one of these other ones work. What in the world? Do I own the land? Series is starting off good. Yeah, okay. Well, while we're here, we'll show you the PDA and where we're located. So we built our farm up here on the corner. All of this was built. It was just a field at one point. So all of this has been built in. All of the trees were placed by myself and everything. So it is a pretty FPS intensive area, that's for sure, especially with my older graphics card that I am really noticing some decline on. So we're going to have to probably purchase a new graphics card here soon. But anyway, so we got a big old field of beans. This is our biggest field here. Technically, I guess it is 146 acres minus what we built on there. So we got beans in here right now. We got two sunflower fields here. I tried to grab a field of every crop. So that's kind of how we based it. Here, sunflowers here. We got two sugar beet fields over here, one just south of the town, and then one over here. We got our wheat field here that we're going to have to harvest, and then a cornfield over here. Did I miss anything? No. So that's our ground for now. We don't have like a ton. The equipment we have is probably, I mean, it's pretty fitting. These fields will deceive you, I guess. I mean, I say fitting, but obviously we'd be running a whole lot more acres in real life if we actually had this much equipment. But anywho, let's get going. We've got to get up to the wheat field, so we got to move some equipment. We will be using a lot of auto drive and course play in this, as it is a farm manager series. So kind of the premise of it is that I mean, we just kind of play the game, but it's a lot of managing things going on. So we're going to be kind of moving around, skipping around, managing equipment and machines and making sure they're all going right places with auto drive and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, we'll be doing some field work and stuff, but we're going to be managing a lot of course play and stuff like that. So let's get to it. All right, so we're just moving one of our trucks right now. Got it set to go to field 16. We're gonna make it go a little bit slower so it doesn't hurt itself when it gets there. Let's do corner speed down to 65. We have not made anything for the yard yet, so we gotta be careful with that. Well, not careful. I don't know what. Sometimes I say things and I'm like, what are you even talking about? All right. So we're out on the road now. All right. Head off, my friend. And we'll jump in the next truck. And we will say, go to field 16. You know what? Maybe we'll leave this truck warming up for now. Maybe we need to get the heads hooked up. So we're gonna hop in the old daily. We're gonna back out. I'm just gonna back up all the way to the shed where the head is. The old 2018 GMC. I would love to have a truck like this. IRL. I'd love to have a truck in general IRL, to be honest with you. See if we can get that camera positioned. Okay. Got that good old Curry air bar on this head. We'll pull this out of the way for now, kind of on the side of the lawn, so we can get our train going. And we know we like our train, so we'll get you, Mr. Grain Cart, to follow. Great sounds on this tractor too. Follow Le Duramax. Then we'll hop over the combine. Maybe. Can't do click to switch when the auto drive thing is on. Close this down. The truck has made it. Good deal. Sometimes I don't understand why my mapped beacon button doesn't actually work. We need to shut that. Put your hazards on. Why don't you want to follow? What's wrong with you? Well, we might have an issue. He doesn't want to follow forward, he just wants to follow backwards, apparently. So we're just going to make him go on some auto drive. And then we'll drive the combine down itself. So that works. We got options, folks. Let's see, field 16. We'll slow you down to a good old... I don't know how fast the tractor goes, but the tractor needs to stay with you, so we'll go 85. Or 85, what? 28. I'm very dyslexic when it comes to numbers. There we go. Alright, we'll make our way down. So you're just getting a little taste of, you know, this series there, kind of what we're doing. It's just, you know, it's going to be some managing. I need to up my, I was messing with my graphics settings as well last night, because really, again, I'm kind of struggling with the FPS, so I need to make sure, I need to turn my foliage distance up again. Yeah, see, I only get like 30 FPS right now, which is fine, I guess, but yeah, it's kind of rough sometimes. Hopefully it doesn't show in the video too bad, but. So this is the map, though. Just a little tour, you know, if you haven't watched the map tour. It's a great map. It'll look better when I up my foliage here. I'm probably gonna exit out of the game and do that really quick once we get to the field. When I was messing with my graphics settings, I followed like a... Honestly, it was kind of just some random tutorial thing on YouTube, and it was it kind of screwed things up a lot. Not gonna lie to you, it was looking pretty bad at one point, and it was kind of making me a little nervous. But we got it back. We got it back. We're just gonna deal with it right now. So. Was doing some action. I mean, the map looks real flat, right? But there is some actual terrain differences in the... Once you actually kind of get in the fields, you'll notice. I mean, you can see here, you know, the side of the road is kind of elevated a little bit. It's not completely flat. Like, this is actual, like, DEM of the area. It's not just like he took a flat map and did nothing with it and added stuff to it. Like, he DEM'd the area and stuff, so... I love the river too. The river looks great. The different, like the sandy texture and the different textures along the river, it looks awesome. But yeah, this is a 4X map for you. Lots of driving. The good thing, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't hate traffic. Like I don't know. Like I kind of like having traffic on my maps, but. I guess the good, quote-unquote, good thing is that, you know, with this series, we don't have to worry about our machines having issues with hitting traffic and stuff while we're using auto drive. So that's kind of nice. I'm missing a building here. Must have deleted that building, so I'll have to get that back in. That's why you don't mess with your... Did we buy a cornfield? Oh, I was sending them to the wrong field the whole time. Oh my goodness. Look at them. They're just piled up in the neighbor's cornfield. What a bunch of crazies. We'll fix them when we get to the field. This series, a little bit more about this series, we'll be running 3-day season, or I think we're actually going to run... We're going to try 4-day for now at like 3 to 5x speed. We'll see what works. I think 5x speed for now. we'll see if we can get everything done. But obviously the first day here, as we know, it's automatically set to 1. So I want to make sure that we actually get the harvest done here before we actually up the speed. We're also going to be, you know, in good old SimStation fashion, we are going to be playing as realistic as possible. We got a lot of machines and things that will help with that, the realism aspect. Hopefully. I like this field a lot because you just got to cross the tracks. Some of you, aka Pleasant, might be thinking, "Oh, you should be expanding this field." No, we're not going to expand it. We got to keep some distance from the train. All right, we're getting ourselves pulled out. From the neighbor's cornfield and down to the field. We got the truck sent. This head is a little bit crooked on there. Need to line it up a little bit better next time. Also need to not drive on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, this map is great. I'm happy I ended up deciding to build my own farm, though. I think that helps me to... Building my own farm helps me to kind of connect to the map a little bit more, to be honest. I don't know why, but it just kind of gives it that personal touch. Not that the pre-built farms are bad, but it just helps me to enjoy a map a little bit more. There are preset auto drive courses, which is nice. Smebby did add those in for us to enjoy. I'm trying to keep off the railroad tracks, but I don't know where this guy's gonna go. So we're trying to figure that out. We're gonna stop you right there, fella. I do not believe there is an active working train on this map. At least I haven't seen one yet. At least at this point, this is a very early version of the map. So there are things that could possibly still be added. Okay. Good to go there. We might have to get the other truck down here. Possibly. Not 100% sure yet. With the fuel trailer. I know this STS drinks the fuel. So I want to get this out of the way. Because I know the trucks are going to be rolling in and out here. We're just going to pull you down here kind of far out of the way. Keep you out of the bushes. Don't want to be driving the daily into the bushes, you know. All right. So let's cut ourselves a hole. Let's get this puppy unfolded. The grain tank going. There we go. 35-foot head on this guy. We are not dropping straw, so we are not running any animals. Moisture is very high right now because it is the early morning. At the moment we are running combine experience on, here's my settings, gameplay, realistic, engine power is on, and daytime is on. So we are using the full shebang when it comes to combine experience. So the 9870 could easily probably could easily run a 40-foot head. Again, I kind of wanted to leave ourselves some room to grow. We don't have a ton of like arable acres right now, so I kind of thought 35 would be plenty, and it gives us a little more horsepower to be able to run this crop through the actual combine, which is nice. While we're going, take a break here for a second, and we'll set up a auto drive course. So we're gonna go 3 headlands. That should give us plenty space to turn. We're gonna go sharp corners so we're not missing anything. We're gonna go lands, and that'll work, I think. We're gonna go field position here because that's where we started. We're gonna generate. Should generate it lengthwise. Yep, perfect. This is gonna be interesting. But we'll work with it, I guess. Got long passes, so lands is definitely the way to go. I do wish Courseplay would continue to use or do crop destruction. That would be nice. I don't like that it doesn't. All right, let's get the grain cart in the field. Thought about going with the 10, I think it's a 1050 grain cart, Kinsey, the other model, but I felt like 850 is completely fine for what we have. It's not like we're running 2 combines or anything, so that should be plenty. We will set up another auto drive course back to the farm and to the bins as well. And when we do that, we'll probably go and get... Actually, we're going to do that right now. While the combine is waiting. Okay. We're going to change our wages to 50% for auto drive. Which is... Where are wages at? There it is. 50%. Apply. Okay. So, let's go down to the farm. Let's hop in the old 4240. This is going to be our auger tractor. We're also going to be running the rock picker on it here and there as well. At least the second rock picker doesn't have enough oomph behind it to run the new rock picker. But gotta go get the auger. We might end up purchasing that Soaring Eagle drive over auger. But for now, at least this year, we're just going to run the swing away. This old girl, she does have a little bit of damage on her. You know, we've had it around the farm for a while. Should do it. That's interesting. Why did it hook up like that? Like, why didn't it just hook up to the actual hitch? Oh, I guess I had it too far. I don't know. That was weird. So this auger is also a Smebby Patreon mod at this point. Maybe will come out public at some point. This is a good one. This is definitely my favorite auger in the game right now. How do we want to set this up? I think we're going to come back this way. We'll set it up like this, and then we can have the trucks. Yeah, in my head it works. In reality, I'm not sure if it will work. Are we hitting something? It's an interesting collision. And then we're going to drive the second truck back once we get this set up. Oh, that's going to be an issue. The loader attachment wants to take control, and we can't raise the auger. Okay, so I don't know what the issue is there. I even took the loader bracket off and everything, so I guess we're gonna go hook up the 8310 to it and see if this works. Hopefully it does. A bit overpowered, but you know, that's alright for now, I suppose. I just really hope it works. I've had issues before with implements that you have to use mouse controls with, such as like pivot mowers and stuff like that, with those sound guards. And I don't know why. There we go. She's working now. So either we're gonna have to let the old 4240 go off the farm, or I don't know what we're gonna have to do, but we're gonna have to figure out another solution. Okay, that'll work. We'll shut the tractor down for now. I don't know if you can open the bin lid on this. Wouldn't it be cool if we could climb the bin? Ah, there we go. See, hey, look, they're working. So now you can turn the, these bins, you can turn the unload auger off, which is sweet. I don't think you can actually take the bin lid off. You can also turn the fan on these. Very cool. Yeah, I don't think we can open the lid. That's alright. Okay. We gotta get this truck down to the field so we can go catch the combine. We got the truck into the field, or not into the field, but over to the side of the field, and now we're chasing the combine, making our way all the way around the field to get to the combine. Very nice little I guess erosion spots in these fields as well. There's some dips in here that would that make sense where they're at and everything, which is cool. I like that. Another just small added detail to the map. It's very great. Hey, there he is. because we're catching up. I cannot believe that he's made it all the way around the field without needing to be dumped nearly all the way around the field, because these yields must be terrible. See, like right there, you see that like dip down? It's kind of nice. I like that. See how much he's got in there. You know, he's getting full. What are you at, sir? 75%. Oh no. 35 bushels to the acre. So all of this is very realistic, by the way. Prices for everything is realistic. Your bushels per acre are very realistic. So it does make sense that he is, you know, not needing to dump yet. I should have probably checked where he was, because we probably could have avoided driving all the way around the field, but we'll see. We'll see if that's true or not. If we check the prices as well, for stuff, prices, very realistic. It is. It's, I mean, yeah, corn is $4.36 a bushel or whatever. Yeah, very, very realistic. So, I mean, it's, I guess it could be worse, you know, it probably could be worse. You're probably never going to get $10.29 for corn, but we do have our settings on hard as well, so, but I'll take that. I like that. It gives us something to work for. It's not super, what do I want to say? I feel like really realistic would be just so difficult. You'd never go anywhere, but I'll take the prices at what they're at. $10.29 for corn. We'll take that. I do not believe dry corn is in the map, because I'm not sure how much they actually dry corn up here. I don't think it is. See, wet corn though, which I think is part of the mod, which it is wet. Yeah, I think actually, so yeah, so wet corn is what we're probably going to be selling, would be my guess. And then corn is when it dries. If we dried it, maybe? I don't know. Because we're using the advanced add-on pack from Thundar, so. Is he actually going to make it all the way? Well, look at us just wasting fuel for no reason. I mean, you might as well just dump into the trucks. There, fella. But we'll catch you. We'll give you a little bit of room here. And we'll unload the rest once he gets going on the street. There you go, sir. Make your turn and we'll catch back up to you.